along here, you can see there's everywhere. Leave it alone. Mother. I don't know when this movie was released. It's got Jennifer, what's her name? Lawrence? Jennifer Lawrence in it. And we have her being Nuit, the infinite. Stars and realms of possibilities and things that could, potentials. And we know that she's the mother because at the end of the movie, we see the father, who's God, who's all by himself. So he destroys, recreates. He says, I must create. I must create. So we also have a lot of symbolism throughout the movie where the father, God, is being adorned for what he wrote. He wrote something and everyone wants to adore him and they just love him. And then he has a son and everyone is so anticipated. They want to see his son. And what do? They finally get his son and everyone has to share. Everything is everyone's. It's just things. We can replace them. He doesn't care about possessions or objects or things. His value is, and then what my lady's saying is like, no, there's more to it than that. Like he's not appreciating it. Like the love that she gave him wasn't enough. But how I see it is like, it's not that it wasn't enough. It's that he wants it to be like, where I see it like, where all the people who were like cult followers who ended up killing the son, the child. Cause like after the mother fell asleep, he took the child and he goes and brings it to the cult, to the followers who were like the religious fanatics because they're all worshiping what God wrote. The poet, they call him the poet. So it's like God, the creator. He has a son now, but like he can't take the son from the mother. The mother won't give up the son until like whatever, she falls asleep. So he brings the son down and then the mob kills the baby, like because they wanted to love him, they wanted to see it, and they're eating it. So the symbolism is like, take this and eat my body, take my body, this is my body, this is my blood. Like, so it's like the symbolism, like I'm not even gonna say certain rituals, but of certain orders, but there's like, this is a Eucharistic has been passed down, like, and also it seemed like when Jesus was saying that in the Bible, like, this is my body, this is my blood, like that came from somewhere else. Like I was reading in the Gnostic creed, when they're like, when we say, and I believe in one secret and I believe in one Gnostic Catholic Church, the word of whose law is thelema. And I believe in the communion of saints, and for inasmuch as meat and drink are transmuted in us daily into spiritual substance, I believe in the miracle of the Mass. It's like a communion, right? So we know that like these concepts have come from somewhere else. But very interesting movie, a lot of occultist symbolism, fallen father, vengeful warrior son, not so much in this one, but definitely fire starter concept, with Jennifer Lawrence being the fire starter. The end of the movie being a new Jennifer Lawrence. So it's like this personality, it didn't work on this time frame, but we'll try again. Like try again. So that's like kind of what happens. Like, good movie. Do the worship of the whole law. Love is law, love and will. This is a rare sight. Look at this. Chasing a sow or something. They're all hunting. They're hunting like a army. The scar kind of healed up a little bit. Can't really see anymore. And my head healed a lot. So 93, do it that much for the whole of the law. Update for this month, I would say Gabby's been home. Gabby came home. I got a letter back from the County of Los Angeles regarding my lawsuit. They told me that they're reviewing my claim, and what we already knew they were going to say was that I filed a claim late and it was rejected. I could read it in a minute. I'll read what they sent. it says like it's like California has this government code in most states where you have to file a claim within 6 months of the injury. I got my car, made my first payment, and then I requested a settlement from them. So what I'm going to be doing is mailing off a promissory note for the car payment, and then we can go through and enforce it like that if that's what I have to do. Through arbitration, and then if I have to take them into court to enforce the instrument. But I'm going to show you guys step by step like how to discharge your debt and how to deal with like non-reoccurring payments. Like if you have like a car note, I don't really know for mortgages how you're going to deal with it, except other than just argue that they don't have the original promissory note and enforce the instrument on that with them like that. Because I've seen people go into court and try to use promissory notes, and there's actually case law. Like I said, I posted on my Facebook wall like years ago. I don't really know anyone else who's ever really had any success with this stuff. I see people always like posting stuff, but I've never really looked into whatever everyone else's process is. I've known that people have been getting remedies through stuff like car notes. So if I was going to do something, I'm going to try it through the car by discharging my car. But even if they don't accept it, like I was telling Gabby, I was like, we haven't really been working since like July. And most people can't say like, I'm always just taken care of. Like, I haven't worked. I was getting my SSI and I was working, doing the truck driving thing because I was trying to like be a productive member of society, and then went crazy and died in the car accident, broke up with Gabby. Like, my whole life was destroyed, lost my car. All my ribs were broken. I was in the hospital. I had to like start over again. I had to relearn how to walk. And now like I had a brain trauma, and I was like, I don't want to say like anything bad about my experience, because I feel like, man, I wish I could go back to how I used to think after the accident. But it's mostly like,
and all these ribs are broken.
All these. And in the back.
And internally bleeding, obviously.
But this is my last ordeal.
My life has never been this good. It feels so good.
Broke his leg, his tibia fibula. Crazy shit. It feels good. Without pain, without sacrifice, we would have nothing. Bam! What happened? I probably should be dead. If the fucking iPhone didn't call 911, I would have been dead.
For 40 fucking minutes waiting for the ambulance to show up, and then they had to drive me 40 minutes to a fucking hospital. Because I was out in the middle of nowhere on I-70 outside of Indianapolis on my way from Columbus, Ohio. Like, if you think you could survive that for an hour and a half of bleeding with this kind of fucking wound to your head, like, if that's not a mortal head wound, the whole world is not gonna... Not only that...
Oh. Barbie, stop. There are only 10 of you. Where's your brother Benjamin? I don't know what day it is. It's like the 19th. I'm excited because I'm trying to get into the student program for the AA. Or I'm in the student program for the AA, and I want to pass my examination, so I'm doing all my studies. And I really want to succeed with my initiatory endeavors. Say hi, Barbie. Say hi. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. Do you want to say hi to everyone on YouTube? Do you want to say hi to everyone on YouTube? Do you want to say hi to everyone on YouTube? No? All right, just lay down with your head down and go to bed. I'm pretty much through most of the books. I just have a few more to finish up, but I'm on a really good one, and I'm really excited about reading. My whole life, like, I've heard about this book, but I never read it. And I don't know what my exams are going to be, or what they're going to be like, or what I'm going to be allowed to like say if I like pass my exams and I get to my probationership after. So I don't want to be like, but I'm going to be honest and just tell them like, but I also don't want to like violate the ethics of the order and have them expel me from the order before I even like get to excel or I don't want to be expelled from the order at all. Like, I don't want to like help promote the ideals of inner myself, like, but also like there's like Buddhas like who come and just go on the path themselves, and there's other ones that come and like suffer so that they can like teach to other people what they're doing. I always kind of felt like a close like sympathy like with what Jesus was going through, like not understood, like going through the 40 days in the desert, like everyone was afraid of him when he started casting out demons, started showing him like his powers, like it's like cast all these demons into pigs, and everyone was like, please leave us, like we know, like, you know, you got powers, like just go do it over there, you know, like it makes us uncomfortable in our community when we had all these pigs and you cast these demons out of this man. Like, that's great, you know, you're a powerful magician, you cast demons out of a man, but like they all ran into the pigs, and the pigs ran and jumped off the cliff, and now we don't have any food to eat, Jesus, so like please leave us. It says in the Bible, like they begged him to leave, like they begged him to go, like please leave us. And like in the Circle of Seven Quran, where like we see Jesus like talking with the Buddhist monks, he's like, it's toil, like toil isn't like, they're so miserable because they have to like incarnate so many times, and Jesus was telling him, he's like, it's not, life isn't like hard because you have to work, it's like you enjoy the work, like, and then the work, it's like hard, I don't know, you have to read the Circle of Seven Quran yourself. It's by Prophet Noble Drew Ali. The Moors have it. It's like a secret teachings of Jesus. But I do believe that there's like these teachings that were like left out of the Bible, because like there's stuff in there that like, whether you accept like the teachings of like the Moors or whatever the Moors were talking about, or Noble Drew Ali, like no matter what, there's like a message within the Circle 7 Quran that like at least impacted me to, like, and that this is like the same almost resignation with the Gnostic text of like the Gospel of Thomas. But ultimately, like I was telling Gabby, I was like, I see it like, it's not like, oh, pay bills with your signature is like the ultimate means of sovereignty. Like, I see it like what she was doing. Like when I met her, she told me about these things called earth ships. And like, I'm a carpenter. Like my father raised me as like my father Joseph, and my mother's name is Muriel Marie. Like my father's a carpenter. I was raised as a carpenter. Like I'm a carpenter. I like built houses for Fleetwood before I started doing the truck driving thing. Before I became like the wanderer and like just kept on wandering and not moving or having a house. Like the birds in the air have a nest, but the Son of Man has no place to lay his head and rest. I don't want to make this too long. What do we got? 8 minutes. So we watched Mother when she came home, and I was gonna make a movie about Mother because it's so obviously a fire starter movie, right? If you've never seen the movie Mother with Jennifer, whatever, the girl from Hunger Games, check it out. And we saw another movie called Vivarium. And then yesterday we saw another movie called The Lady in the Yard. But it's just that the three movies, like the similarities of like the concept of like the mother was in all three of them, where there's like a mother figure, like where it goes from the virgin to the mother to the hag, right? That's like the women's path, whereas the man goes from like the man, but the women are the same. Like we're all in the tarot like as the fool. See, like it's hard to explain these concepts, but it's like, am I supposed to explain these concepts? Like, no, it's just like, I'm not trying to explain them. Like, I'm not teaching anyone anything. Like, this is just I'm teaching myself. Like, this is for me to understand later. Like, I'll go back and listen to this. No one watches my videos anyways. But I got the air conditioner going in the background. Like, it's good. Like, I hope no one really takes it seriously or, like, listens. Not like I hope no one takes it seriously, but, like, you'll figure it out in your own way. It's not like someone can tell you, like, oh, this is what it is. Like the Illuminati's secret of 33rd degrees is this. You watch this YouTube video, you'll get it. No, it's like an inward thing. Like you're gonna go within, like, and you're gonna like be communicating with something that is higher than yourself. Like It's like telling Gabby, like when I'm doing these like rituals, like I'm closing my eyes, I'm imagining seeing myself sitting here in this chair, and then I'm taking that consciousness and I'm raising it up, higher and higher, into the clouds, through the ceiling, through the roof, into the fucking clouds, into the atmosphere, into the space, into the sun, through the sun, like into the fucking God. Like by imagining things, and then I'm always tell her too, like in myself, make sure you get back in your body. Like if you're gonna leave your consciousness, make sure you come back to your consciousness within your body, or do whatever you want. You know, do what I wish for the whole law. Like try your own experience and see what happens when you don't. But it's always been advised that you stay in your circle and keep protected. Like my guardian angel always told me, like just make sure that you got Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Michael. So like I've always done the banishing rituals, the pentagram. I never did like the invoking rituals. Like now I'm starting to do the greater rituals of the pentagram and learning more about stuff that I've known about for years, literally like 12 years, and I've done, but I never like went all the way with. So now we're gonna go all the way. And I just feel like it's not about me anymore. Like I could make it all about me, but it's more about like trying to help people. So that's what we're gonna do, is just take it slow. It's no rush. Like when I'm ready, like I'll post things as I go, and there's things to update. It's just not very many people can be like, I haven't worked since July. I mean, I worked in November for 1 month. From October to November, I made like $4,200. But then I had no money, I'm broke, get in a car accident and die, and then get $10,000 for my car. And then I get $10,000 from Social Security after they shut off my money. And then I just got tax returns. Like, I'm on like disability. I shouldn't even, like, I don't even, it's just crazy. Like things just work out for me. I was like, telling my mom, I was like, it's just, like, I know this isn't like, oh, the government's like watching me, like helping me, protecting me, but like I know like someone probably is facilitating all this stuff that's happened to me. When I say somebody is like, yeah, it's like somebody is like, you know, like I'm creating like what I'm seeing and manifesting what I'm thinking about, what I'm imagining, because like my imagination is like really powerful. Like I visualize. But everyone does. Like you just, most people suppress it. They just forget. Like it's like Peter Pan. Like you stop using your imagination, you can't fly anymore. You forget about Neverland. You forget about being a kid. You forget about your ability to transform and adapt and change and try new things. And people try something and fail, and they just give up. Whereas me, like I tried something, I failed, I didn't give up, I just kept on trying until I made it work. I believed in it, and then it went through, and I made it happen. And like I guess no one else has had, I mean, people have had success, but I don't think anyone's ever obtained anything with this shit like I did. Like I got a $2 million house, dude. Like Treasury fucking, I have it all on YouTube. I call the treasurer, California, it's all on YouTube. She's like, we got really smart, it's all on YouTube. California State Treasurer, it's on YouTube. She's like, we have some really smart people here, we'll figure it out. Just send us in what you got. And then the other videos, the IRS, they're telling me like, yeah, we know what you're talking about. You just have to write this on the bill. And then we have me discharging $18,000 in property taxes. There's just not anyone who's like ever proven that you can pay bills with your signature and that there's some kind of treasury account or trust and that sovereigns can access it. Unless I'm tripping and someone else has proven all this or done something more significant than this and had the government come after them like this. And like literally like my sister, like if we need to, we'll get my sister. I'll just interview my sister and sit down and be like, Aubrey, like, did you ever get death threats? Or like I had people fucking scaring my family, dude, showing up and threatened my fucking dad, started disconnecting my dad's business computers and fucking routers and printers after they had a warrant for my arrest for what? For stalking tenants? of a property that I owned, that I just won a lawsuit over. Like, you moved people into the property that I owned and I was filing a lawsuit over. You put tenants in the house. And then you had the tenants tell me, after I'm serving a lawsuit, he's telling me the cops told me to kill you. They told me to invite you in the house and then shoot you. Told me to open the door, have you step inside, and then blow your head off. That's the police telling someone to murder me and make it look like I'm trespassing, or I broke in, or I was trying to, like, and he'd be on his own grounds and they wouldn't investigate it. It'd be cool for him just to kill me, like, and that's what they should do, because I was suing one of the police in that same city. So they're tired of going to that house. They're tired of dealing with me. They had the FBI telling them that sovereign citizens shoot police officers, and were violent, radical, right-wing extremists. I don't want to lecture YouTube, but I'm just saying, like, it's not my imagination. It is my imagination. It really is. It was like, it's all my imagination. It's like me thinking, because my buddy Ryan had convinced me, like, the government's, like, the FBI, like, if you post on Godlike Productions, they're gonna start watching you and fuck with your life, and people are gonna, like, and there's, like, an Illuminati, like, and they're like, they did 9/11, and, like, I never, like, believed the reptilian crazy alien stuff. Like, I was always, like, wanted to believe, but I just have never. I'm a truck driver. I've been out driving at night. I've never seen any crazy shit where I personally had an experience. But then even if I did, I'd probably be like, that's some black ops shit. That's some fucking back engineered, black budget fucking anti-gravity technology that they've developed. Because the Glock and the Bell, the first UFOs we saw, didn't look anything like the ones that we see now. So we know that there was, like, the Battle of Los Angeles, and they had UFOs and aliens and shit. So I just don't believe in aliens. I don't think it's anything but man. I think that we created all the fuck pyramids. We did all this. It was all us. It's because God's within us. That's why, like, the AI coming through now is, like, the same thing. It's like, we don't even understand how AI is coming up with some of this stuff. And it's because it's, like, intelligence. Like the Kabbalion says, like, the universe is mental. So it's mental. It's like, it's within you. You're manifesting it. If you look for flat earth proof, you're going to see flat earth proof. I don't believe the earth's flat. Like, you can believe that. And that's the problem with people, is, like, I can talk to them about sovereignty and real things, and then they want to start talking about things that are, like, it doesn't matter. Even if it is true and you believe that the earth is flat, like, can't we agree that the Constitution says the money is gold and silver coin? Can we agree on that? Okay, so, like, did they change the laws? Did they do anything to, like, no, like, everyone in the whole world is operating on the UCC, and on promissory notes, on international bills of exchange. It's just that no one knows how to operate. But ultimately, we just need to get rid of the money systems, and just, there should be no money, and we should help each other. I don't like the way that this is set up, but it's like, I have to wait. People aren't ready to hear that yet, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they're not. It's like I'm always, like, so far ahead, like, and then people catch up to where I'm at, and I'm already ahead of them again. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, when is it gonna be like I can just relax and enjoy my life and not feel like I have to do something, like, or wait? Mostly, it's like, not feel like I'm waiting, and, like, I don't have people I can communicate with. It's like, well, mostly when I want to join the order is, like, because I feel like the only people who understand what I'm going through is, like, people who've undergone initiation, like, who have, like, achieved the highest levels of mastery of, like, and understand the secret forces of nature and how to bend and manipulate reality to meet what you want to see and create what you. It's not like me, though, like, oh, I want to create. It's all about my ego, like, I'm so great. It's like, dude, thy will be done. Like, this is not my will. Like, none of this is possible without my Holy Spirit, like, helping. And I don't know which personality it is that comes through, but, like, ultimately, like, I ultimately have to give credit to, like, my spirit, because, like, it's ultimately just doing, like, God's will. Like, thy will be done on heaven as it is in heaven, so will it be on earth. and like the Christ consciousness is going to return, but it's like it's not going to be what people think it is. Or now it is. Like people are figuring out what it is, so it's like they'll see it in other people. But I mean, I just don't understand why. Like, why did they get rid of the AI generated news? Like, I had AI generated news I watched every morning on my thing, and then I was telling Gabby, it was like one day it was like saying hundreds of. I don't want to talk about this. Like every time I say this on my YouTube channel, like I don't want to mention Israel or Gaza. Hundreds of people were killed, including children. Including children. It was just like so disturbing. I'm like telling Gabby, I'm like, this is extremely disturbing. Like, listen to how they say it. Like, I went back and I was like, watch again. Listen to how they say it. And she's like, because it's AI. It's like, it's just an AI voice reading. But it's like, but the way that she says, like, children were killed enthusiastically makes it sound so, like, talking about it upsets me. Love is the law, love in the will. So, in short, just had a revelation. It comes down to if you're do that will be the whole of the law. It's not about, oh, I'm a sovereign, I can pay bills with my signature. Look, I get all this free stuff because I have access to a trust because the government took all my money from me in 1933 and deprived me of having the right to pay bills with my signature, or deprived me of the right to pay bills with gold and silver coin, as the Constitution Article 1 instructs us and says that all of the states and no one can make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt. So the remedy, therefore, all of that, okay, regardless of all that, like the solution, my spirit isn't telling me is, oh, prove to everyone that you can pay bills with your signature. Like I pretty much have already done that. I don't need to do that again. If I wanted to do, like I was just telling Gabby, I was like, we're going to just set off the car note and that's it. We don't need to like go and prove to everyone that pay bills with your signature is real. Like, cause it's already, I've already got a $2 million house. Like you can already, I already know you can enforce the instruments that you send through the corporation, suing them in fucking civil court. You didn't accept my negotiable instrument. You violated the Uniform Commercial Code. You didn't return my instrument. You didn't credit my account. You still attempted to collect the debt. You violated the Uniform Commercial Code. You violated the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. You violated all these other things which I'm kind of concerned about. Not concerned, but I'm glad that Trump getting into office, shutting down the CFPB, because the CFPB, when me and Gabby got scammed, when we were working, Gabby, did we not get scammed? We called the CFPB. We called the CFPB and we told them, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. We told them, I was like, I've been working for this trucking company. They fucking told me and my teammate that we were going to be driving, getting all these miles, and they never paid us. They had me spending money from my own credit card to fix their truck. The company is called, what was the company in Chicago? Extra Transportation. The point was that if the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau isn't going to enforce these instruments on people, it's our duty as sovereigns to enforce their instruments. But ultimately, I don't see this as a sovereignty. Like sovereignty is this kind of shit. Building cabins out in the woods, being independent, not having to rely on the government for your water and living in an apartment or paying rent every month. Like you could put all that towards concrete, foundations, build your own land, go be independent and be sovereign and not be reliant on this government. Like it was supposed to be all homesteads across the country. That was why they released all these pigs. That's why Texas is overrun with wild hogs. Because they were expecting people to like fill up and inhabit the country. And like we've like settled in like these like communal centers of cities and major industrial like centers of like people like have to go to work and have like they have like jobs where they don't produce anything. I'm sorry. You're doing a job like you're an insurance, like, oh yeah, like you're an insurance broker. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, like, I'm sorry. Like, that sounds mean. Like, I'm, like, being mean to an insurance broker who's watching this. Like, I'm not saying, like, your job is useless, but, like, are you, like, I don't know. You feel satisfied in life? Like, if you are, that's cool. Like, do that which for the law. For me, this is sovereignty. Going, living out in the woods, having my own shit. Like, that would be sovereignty for me. Not, oh, I can pay my car note with my signature because the Constitution says that money is gold and silver coin and I can argue with these banks. It's like, if we have the money to pay our bills, like, we're going to pay the bills the way that we should, and even if I argue with the car company, they're not just going to accept my negotiable instrument. Maybe they will. I highly doubt it, but maybe they will, because I am who I say I am, and I've done this shit before, and they know I'll probably sue them. And I don't know what's going to end up happening with this. Like, I'm going through this life too. I don't know what happens. It's not that serious. It's not urgent. I'm not in a rush. It's not like, oh, like this has to be done. Like, I'm like concerned. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying that I just had that revelation. I was thinking, you shouldn't be like thinking like, oh, I'm sovereign because like, look at me. Like, I can prove I'm a sovereign. I've discharged this debt. Like, I'm sure people have discharged debts before, and like people are always claiming that they did, and then they like sell packages to teach other people how to do what they did, but they can't do. Other people where they're trying to sell these packages. Give me $800 and I'll sell you a sovereignty package. Like, I've heard this for 15 years. I've never paid anyone for any packages. I've done this all myself, and I've been left alone, pretty much. And I found my own way out of the system, and that's it. All right, I love you. Bye. Thank you very much. Period. And on period. And love is the law. Love under will.